Yo, what's up guys? This is Jeremy and this is my top 10 spring fragrances. If you haven't turned off by now, you're a real fan. Thank you very much. This will be a very solid video. I got some amazing fragrances for the springtime. All of these fragrances are highly appreciated by women. Most of these fragrances have very good performance and you know they're designer fragrances, so they won't be too expensive, all right? I have 3 honorable mentions before I'm gonna start the actual list. First of all, a fragrance that is a limited edition, otherwise it would be much higher on this list because it's absolutely awesome, amazing, beautiful, simply gorgeous. And first of all, it's very zesty. Yeah, Thierry Mugler Ultra Zest. This thing is so amazing, I want to spray it in my nose and just... Oh, it's so zesty, it's so amazing. It's not produced anymore as what I heard officially. That's why only an honorable mention, otherwise great fragrance. If you can get it cheap, get it. Second honorable mention is a fragrance. It's a celebrity fragrance, all right? This is called Adam Levine. As you can see, this is a microphone. You could say it's a more young version, not so metallic smelling version of 212 Man by Carolina Herrera, is what I heard on how you pronounce that stuff. And my last honorable mention is kind of a weird fragrance. There's no fragrance on this planet that smells like this. I'm talking about Hane Mori HM. This is the Eau de Toilette version. It's a nice, versatile, very unique fragrance with good performance and a low price. So let's start the actual list, shall we? And how could the spring, the green, time of the year not start with a fragrance that smells like green Irish soap? I'm talking about Thierry Mugler Cologne. If you just want to smell like a bar of soap, I'm not talking about shower gel, I'm talking about a pure bar of soap. Plain and simple, 8 hours plus of smelling like a bar of soap. If you like that, go for this one, all right? My favorite soap smell. Now, number 9 spot is a fragrance where many people will be very shocked when they see this on this list because it's a Chanel fragrance, only on the number 9 spot. And this is also one of my most complimented fragrances. Ladies love that stuff, but why is it only on the number 9 spot? I'm talking about Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. This is one of my most favorite smells ever. Top 10 list, Jeremy's most favorite smells ever. Ah, I just want to spray this and like, oh yeah, yeah. That's how much I like this fragrance, Bleu de Chanel. I even prefer the Eau de Parfum version now over the Eau de Toilette version. But why is it only on the number 9 spot? Because this is the most expensive fragrance on this list and has the worst performance of this list. No respect for that. A brand like Chanel has to figure out on how to make fragrances last longer. You pay $100 for 100 ml. You are not allowed to produce such a weak fragrance. No respect for that. And even though girls love this stuff, get amazing compliments, I love that smell, no. The performance is a no-go. That's why it's a number 9 spot. Alright guys, so the number 8 spot. What is the number 8 spot? It is Diesel Fuel for Life Spirit. Use with caution. No, not with caution, use with extreme caution. Yeah, this thing, believe it or not, is extremely strong. It has the Diesel Fuel for Life smell. It also is very similar to L'Homme Intense, although I prefer this one over that one. And it's just quite nice. Main note, cinnamon and some kind of citrusy vibe, but it's so well blended that it just smells like kind of a creative, cool creation. Creative, cool creation, that's what it is, right? So Diesel Fuel for Life, my number 8 spot. Number 7 spot is a fragrance from a fragrance house that I have never talked about yet. I'm talking about Dunhill Icon. This thing has a very fresh vibe, a very mature freshness. This would be appropriate for the 30 plus guys. Definitely a good power to it, a good oomph to it. And since this is a fresh fragrance, I appreciate that even more. So definitely a solid release by Dunhill. Most of the fragrances disappear in 1 hour. They catch your attention with the top note, and after that you're disappointed. But this one, good release by Dunhill. So number 6 spot is a fragrance that I don't like at all. Gotta be honest, I just bought myself this thing for you guys. Some girls love this stuff. Some girls say you smell like an old man with this, mainly because of its dominant note, vetiver, which makes it smell like a dirty old orange. I'm talking about Terre de Hermès. For the right guy, also another fragrance. If you're a bit older, 30 plus, I would say, you can wear this thing. Also good with a suit. If you wear this fragrance, the best season for this definitely would be spring, all right? Number 6 spot, Terre de Hermès Eau de Toilette. Number 5 spot, and now the 5 fragrances that are coming right now are all lady killers, simply sexy fragrances. All of them have good performance, no further introductions needed. This thing is called Boss Bottled Intense, all right? Even better than the already very established fragrance Boss Bottled, which we all know is a highly appreciated fragrance by the ladies. And this one smells the same, just more deeper, more intense. If you live in a country where not many colognes are worn, wow, try this one out, because if the girls don't know the smell, magic happens, all right? Boss Bottled Intense. Number 4 spot. Whoa. This, for us guys, smells like, all right, fresh, huh? Okay. Man, this smells boring. This thing is serious, guys. This is a serious compliment monster. And this is called Chanel Allure Sport Eau Extreme. You wouldn't think that it gets so many compliments when you just simply smell it on a test drive, but spray a friend of yours and follow him around, smell his silhouette, you will think, damn, this fragrance smells amazing. This fragrance smells amazing. Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, highly suggested by me. Definitely a good spring fragrance, all right? Next one, a fragrance that is very controversial. Guys from the fragrance community hate it. I also hated it. Now I appreciate it and I definitely respect it on what it does with the girls. So this one is called Paco Rabanne Invictus. Yes. Good performance, good ladies reactions, good price. It does have this bubblegum sweetness, but it gets the results done. And especially this is a good fragrance, I told you this in my review already, for people that don't want to make up their mind on what to wear on which kind of situation. This can be worn everywhere, all year round, to any kind of clothes. Number 2 spot. Number 2 and number 1 is quite interesting. Number 2 spot gets great reactions by the ladies. It has amazing performance, but it doesn't get as many compliments as the number 1 spot, and the scent is not so original as the number 1 spot. The number 2 spot is just a tuned up version of the best-selling men's fragrance ever. I'm talking about Acqua di Gio Profumo by Giorgio Armani. Serious performance for a fresh fragrance, amazing stuff, a bit more manlier, a bit more darker. It has everything we love about Acqua di Gio, and it gives it even more strength to it. A very manly and definitely sexual fragrance. Some girls say, if I smell this, it immediately makes me think of the best looking man in the club. So this speaks for itself. Also has a bit of this, not tropical vibe, but a kind of a beach holiday vibe, because it has this amazing marine note. Highly deserved number 2 spot, all right? Number 1 spot. I recently was on a party And I wore this fragrance and I got the most compliments ever in my life when I wore this thing. I'm not kidding you, like 27 compliments in one night. It was unbelievable. I was talking with them directly, 2 girls at the same time. Oh, you smell amazing, blah, 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 blah. Oh, guys as well, everybody. People were making notes on how this fragrance, what this fragrance is called. Yeah, success speaks for itself. I'm talking about Dior Sauvage. My second bottle of this already. It has a synthetic vibe. I don't give a shit that it smells synthetic. Women's fragrances smell synthetic as well, and I as a man love those synthetic fragrances. Okay, if I want to have a fresh orange smell, I'm picking up an orange and smelling the orange, all right? But if I want to have a fragrance that gets me amazing compliments, I don't care if it's synthetic or not. So this one, a great concoction of sexy fragrance notes, very sharp, invigorating, and definitely an attention grabber. I picked this for my #1 spot on the spring list because I say, all right, favorite season to wear this one, spring. Question solved. That was it, and we see us the next time with another video. Peace.